Hey, good day, fellow DJs. All right, well, some of you have reached out to me since you saw some photos of the trailer since it's been wrapped. Wanted to see some daytime photos of it, and asked if I would do a video of the modifications that we've done to our trailer. I know there's a lot of DJs out there that are looking for ideas as far as inside storage, and how you're securing your equipment while you're traveling. And I've not seen anything like this out there. I did a lot of stuff that you guys did in the beginning with my smaller trailer, and it was just too heavy. So this is my third trailer. I actually went from a 5x8 to a 6x10 to a 7x14, and we've done a lot of modifications to this trailer since we bought it. But this is let me flip the camera. Alright, this is a 2025 Neo all aluminum dual axle electric brake trailer. I guess real quick shout out to Tridico Design for doing the wrap out of Columbus, Ohio. If you're local to Ohio, they do a fantastic job, so highly recommend Tridico. Our trailer didn't come with the side cargo locking door like that, so I added that. We took off the jack and replaced it with this jack here. This one here, the handle can be removed and a drill attachment can be attached to that because of the height of our hitch on our truck. It's 34 cranks to get that up to level, so I simply just put a drill on there and drill that in the up position. Nice big, if you've not seen this lock yet, this is a Proven Locks locking system for trailers. Can't speak highly enough about that. I can't do much of a review on that. I bought it, I put it on there, I love it. We added the holder here for the wiring harness. Of course, the LED lighting, but you guys can see where we came in and out for each side. These are 2 light strips. They do leave this in the middle off, which I like that. It appears black at night. Those lights are down lighting. There is no light that comes off the side of that. It does lay inside of a clear track. So there's the light sitting inside of, I don't know if you can tell that, clear track that I ran to keep that light straight. First thing we did was we added solar. So that is a 30-watt solar panel that we put on the top. We did change out the wheels, used the factory tires that came with that. Those are just some wheels that we got off of eBay. They were 2 for like 75 bucks. Nothing to write home to mom about, but it sure did change the appearance of the trailer. We added the connection for shore power, and it is on right now, charging the battery. It's just keeping the trickle charger I got in there on. The solar panel's charging too, so you can hook both of those up at the same time. The monitor system keeps that from back feeding. Around to the back, it's got the center pull handle, drop down tailgate style ramp, big chunky hinges on there. Man, those are well, I shouldn't say they're solid, they're not solid. The spring is inside of each one of those hinges, but you can tell the construction of those are nice. They took an idea and ran with it, and that's great because that gets rid of the cables. I don't have to worry about tripping over cables. We added backup lights. Just some stuff we got off of Amazon. I can leave links to stuff here. Oh, I did add that light right there. I'll show you what that is here in just a little bit. Just a nice little glow. If you've not seen the center pole handle, that's it. There's no bars on the side. So we'll drop this down, let you all take a look on the inside. I want to show you guys what's right behind me here. Let me back up. I don't want to show you all my cat litter boxes. But this right here, this is a hint of the power booth that you guys have been anxiously waiting for us to do a review on. And I got my draft paperwork today for the, I have to think, did I file the provisional or the non-provisional? I filed one that was good for a year, and then I filed the next one that's good for, like, I don't know, what is it, 18 years or 20 years or something. So I just got that paperwork back today. The wording looks good. It's being filed. Now we're just waiting for that. I think that's a non-provisional is what we just did. So once we get a thumbs up on that, we'll be sharing the booth with you guys. Get out of here, B. All right, so the inside. Get you out of the sunlight so you can see what's going on in here. So these are shelving units that I picked up at Sam's Club. I'm just ratcheting this stuff up so you guys can just see what's going on without... I was going to turn this sideways, but we're not going to. Anyway, shelving units. In the 5x8, I was using wooden shelving, and at the time, I just thought it was too much space and too much weight. So I wanted something stronger, lighter, more purposeful for what we were using the trailer for. So I did some searching, did some thinking, did some more thinking, and come up with this idea that we'd use these steel wire shelves, and they work. In the 6x10, I had to cut down the top of this one. You can see the height difference between the two, but it wouldn't fit the trailer in the 6x10. This is the 7x14, and it fits just right. I take some extra stuff. Probably don't have to carry all of this, but for the most part, I use everything. Like my outdoor canopy, that's 10x10 easy up. Probably don't have to carry that all the time, but I take it now that it's, it's available. I've got a bunch of extra stands in the back. I mean, you guys have to forgive me. I'm working on, here, I'll show you what I'm working on without showing you the booth. I pulled my controllers out because I got, this one is in the booth, or was in the booth. This one's waiting for software support because Virtual DJ hasn't got the software support for the AZ yet. So I'm putting the Opus in the booth because this one's getting sold tonight. And I was working on rewiring the RX3. I did a DVX driver rack in the RX3 case. We've got the driver rack. I'll show you in the booth without showing you the booth. We got the driver rack in the booth, and I love this thing. So I wanted something in my mobile booth, and then this is my formal stuff, so that anytime I do a wedding or something like that, I'm taking the booth. But I wanted something that, well, the Opus, they brag about the sound quality on the Opus, so I don't even hook a mixer to the Opus, or an external mixer to the Opus. The Opus is straight Opus. But the RX3, I wanted something that when I'm doing an outdoor event, I don't have to take the Opus because it's too nice. And the AZ is going to be inside the booth, and this one's going to be gone after today. So outdoor events, birthday parties, backyard barbecues, things like that. When I want to pump the sound and get that extra, well, you know what the driver X do, then I can get that with a smaller, more capable setup using the RX3. So anyways, back to the trailer. Man, I don't even know where to start. It's such a mess because usually the booth sits right here, and the booth's gone. That photo booth sits up here where I'm standing, but I don't know where to start. We mounted the lights back here at the door, so on my way out, oh, that's what I could show you. Winch. This has a winch because that booth is a full-size booth. It's got the equipment's built into it, the computer's built into it, the controller stays on top of it, the wireless audio is built into it, wireless HDMI is built into it, wireless DMX is built into it. I mean, everything that I need is built into that booth. So it's heavy. I ain't gonna lie to you. When we release this booth, we're gonna release it as a full-size mobile booth. We're not even advertising lightweight because it ain't nowhere near lightweight. You want lightweight, there's a lot of booths out there to like that. You want something nice that hosts a 65-inch TV, everything built in, where you literally walk in, plug it in, set up a speaker stands, plug your speakers in, and you're up and running in like 5 minutes. You want this booth. This booth is exciting. It's hot. I wish I could show you the booth, but I can't show you the booth. So anyway, we'll move over here to the ugly electronics. It's got an on-off kill switch. That's what the winch is wired to, and that's what the red light is wired to. Below that is the DeWalt mobile lock, GPS alarm system. It tells me everything. If this thing gets bumped, I get a text that my trailer's got vibration. If it gets tilted, I get a notification that the trailer is being tilted, like raised or lowered. Anything, if this trailer moves, I get notifications of where it's at. I wish I hadn't shown you where the location of this is at, but that's okay because I have other ways of tracking this trailer. Noco trickle charger. That's on right now because shore power's on. We put a DeWalt 1000-watt inverter in here. I don't know why. Just because I needed something to take up some space. Again, our winch. It's bolted through the floor. I don't know. Let me turn on the winch. Winch is controlled wirelessly. So you can see the button. I installed that into the racking systems. Little battery monitoring thing going on here too. Not sure why it's not showing 100%. Let's see what's up. There we go, 100%. So just a small 35 amp hour battery. All I need it for is to control that winch however many times a week I DJ. Most I've done is 3 events in 1 week, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So 35 amp hour. It controls the lights outside also, which you guys have seen those lights. That's what's inspiring this video. But winch by remote. What's the winch for again? It's for the booth. I'll take you back here. So the kill switch is on, or the power's on, which means that light is glowing red. That's outside. There's a light here that I've wired to the rack that glows red also. That just tells me that I've left something on. So I go back up here. I kill the switch. Go back outside, and the light's off. And the light's off. So just tells me I left the kill switch on. But maybe you guys are wondering about equipment. We're going to do something just to fill some time. So we've got the, oh shoot, I don't even know what the LED mirror ball starburst looking thing fixture there. 2 gig bar ILS systems, just a basic bag of wires. If you're not maintaining your wires, if you're throwing them in a tub and not wrapping them, you're doing it wrong. Trust me, 34 years, going on 35 years of doing this. I keep my wires in a bag, and it's only open because I was rewiring that RX3 case. I'm sure everybody's got their junk bag. Not even sure what's in here. Some wireless stuff, cables, extra cables, Velcro straps. If you guys aren't using your Velcro straps for wire maintenance, you're doing it wrong. Not even sure what that's for. And then below that is, I'm sure you got a whole drugstore like I do down in there. What's this? Lighting for my photo booth. Oh, tell you what, if you haven't made a case like this yet, you need to look into doing something like this. We did an event, a high school prom at a venue, and we kept blowing fuses because we were using 2 smoke machines, 4 subs, 8 tops, and 2 projectors, and it was just drawing a lot of power. So I didn't have anything for like power management or power distribution, or even to tie into their 220, which they had options for 220. So I got on Amazon, I think, and I bought these little extensions, and they each have a different end. Let me set this up real quick. Which I think I've covered all the options as far as what plugs I can use, but on the other end are 110 outlets, so 220 to 110. And that way, the next time I do this venue, which I've got a wedding coming up at this venue, and it's a big wedding, it's a family wedding, so it's going to be overkill. I'll work with that later. I get to try that out. So you guys have already seen all the controllers. You know I've got the Opus, the AZ, the XZ, the RX3. This one here is just wires. But what's in this case here? This is one of my favorite cases. I gotta show you this. Oh yeah, look at that. Golly, I love that thing. Allen and Heath CQ. I don't even remember what this. 18? Golly, I've only used it, what, twice with a local group named Gloryway. I hope Justin sees this video. But man, that is a fantastic mixer. Actually, all my external mixers, we spent some money just to make sure that we were getting good quality. The Allen and Heath is fantastic. My other external mixers are the Personas AR8s. I use one for outdoor ceremonies. I use one for the RX3. If I'm doing an outdoor event, I need to get a little bit better mic preamps. But QSC KS 10.2s, QSC K 12.2s, QSC K8.2s, Mackie Go, or Mackie Thump Go. Of course, my rock and roller cart. My Milwaukee pack out kit. It's got the Everse 8. My Personas amp or mixer. I think I just might unhook this real quick. I'll show you how I set up my outdoor event stuff for ceremonies. Alright, so Everse 8's down here. I don't need to open that up. Everybody knows what the Everse 8 is. Love that thing. I used the Mackie forever till I found out about that EV. There's the Studio, the Personas AR8. This is my QSC, or no, sorry, not QSC. Shure QLX-D4 microphone for my Efficient. Not even sure what I've got in these anymore. I know one of these is wireless. What is this one? That's the Shure SLX D4 with the, not even sure which microphone. I think it's the it's a Beta 58. I should probably leave it in this cardboard or take the windscreen off of it when I'm storing it, I suppose. It just looks dirty, but it's not. It's actually brand new. There's more replacement windscreens there. So Beta 58 SLX D4 wireless mic. There's two Shure SM58s. I carry one in my laptop bag. There's another one in the bottom drawer of the booth for a second mic. Miscellaneous cables, things like that I just keep in here. Colorado Sound lighting. Battery pack. If you guys haven't got one of these, I highly recommend that. Before the EV came out with that speaker with the external 12 volt output, I was using this for everything. That's a fantastic little device. All kinds of stuff in here. Just, I mean, if you're not carrying extra stuff, you know, in case something happens, you're doing it wrong. One of my Alto professional wireless systems, we've got all three of them. We've got all three versions. I think this is the first version, actually. But we got the Alto Stealth there. I'll show you all three versions, actually, because I know the next one down is the second one. Here's the second kit, and it's like this because, well, we use it a lot. We've got the expander packs for that system. So Alto Stealth, if you're catching a glimpse of this, love your stuff. I wouldn't use anything else for my wireless. I actually say that hoping maybe they'd pick me up as a sponsor. Oh, by the way, I'll give a shout out to a sponsor actually that does sponsor us, Sheds Lighting. And unfortunately I don't have that light here right now because I found a purpose for it at our church, and right now it's serving a good purpose, really good purpose at church. So we're going to keep it there. Like what is that light that they sent me? I did a video review of it. 275 watt, 10. It's a 10R. I think it was a 10. That's what they called that, a 10R moving head. But anyways, Milwaukee, if you're watching this, we wouldn't mind your sponsor either, because I was using a different mobile system like this. I won't mention the name, but the pack secure on the side with this flip up style handle, and well, when the plastic of the next case on top wears out, the handle doesn't stay and your cases all come apart. Well, that's frustrating. So we spent some money, and this is just part of our pack out system, just for, we're using it for DJ purposes. And it took a while to bite the bullet, to spend the money to do it, but I'm glad I did. That dolly though, okay, two things here. I like the system, but I hate the dolly. This dolly sucks, and I wish I hadn't bought it. I wish I had waited, but I needed something that was going to work until you guys released this new box, which really frustrating that you're holding on. How can Alpha Theta release the AZ within, you know, weeks of it being leaked, but Milwaukee is doing video reviews of their sliding drawer bottom box and teasing us with it, but they still haven't released it. And they're what are they talking, January before they release it? So you're forcing everybody to go out and spend money for this crap. The only reason I say it's crap is because it's $200 and some. The only thing steel on it is this handle. This is plastic, this is plastic, this is plastic, that's steel, and the plate, the hinge on the plate, I think is steel. But why is it junk? Because those wheels sit on the inside. And it probably wouldn't be too hard to fix. You just get a longer bar, drill some holes through it, put a cotter pin, move the wheels to the outside with a spacer. But going down that ramp, I tipped this whole thing over because those wheels sit so narrow, so close to each other. It doesn't provide much of a stance for that to remain balanced. If you're off balance at all, it's going over. So I dumped that whole box. That box is probably, what, the E-verse was, I can't remember what I spent on that. What I spent on that, 600. And then the mixer was, I think the mixer was 400. The microphone was like 800. The wireless system was, I think that's the most expensive stuff in there. I think that box alone is like $1,000. So we got, what did I say, 8, 12. The microphone was 2,000, 3,000, some miscellaneous stuff. We'll just say, oh, with the other system, so maybe 3,500, and then the SLX system up here was $600, I think. So what are we at? A couple $1,000s? I know that's not much compared to what guys put in their tools, but for electronics, DJ stuff, and it's a wedding ceremony, for this to tip over like that, I mean, it's all cushioned, I get that, but you guys understand the point, right? So my thing is Milwaukee, great idea, poor follow through with the wheels. Fix the wheels, that's a great cart. Until then, that thing sucks. So since you didn't send it to me, I don't have to lie and say it's a great idea. But yeah, anyway, that's the trailer. Oh, we did some LED lighting up top here too. So yeah, we added that, just kind of like we did outside. This is not down lighting. It does come through the frosted diffuser there, and the factory lights that came with the trailer do still work as well. So what else? Oh, the 12 volt to 24 volt inverter for the outside lighting. But we tried to keep all the wiring tucked nice and neat inside. We got some cleanup to do, some nicks and things. We're going to put a piece of aluminum diamond plate here right below this, so when the outdoor pack out system rolls up and gets ratcheted down, it's not tearing up the wood of the trailer. Not that I really care about the wood, but it's just paneling. Painted the floor. It's got a grit to it. It's dirty. I'm sorry. I did a wedding that was local. They have geese. Man, there was geese crap everywhere. So unfortunately I need to sweep and mop my trailer. Because we live in Ohio, it does get cold. We got ourselves a power efficient oil filled radiator heater, setting the temperature to 47 degrees. And as long as we have power connected to the trailer, then the trailer won't stay cold during the winter. But yeah, that's it, man. Hopefully that gives you guys some good ideas as to what you can do with your trailer. Just got to get creative. We had a problem, and problem was the booth was too big, and for us, hopefully that's gonna be a good thing for you guys when we do release this. Oh, we added the rear stabilizer. You guys can see the bolts go through the floor for the rear stabilizer legs back here. So we put those on both sides too, so I don't ever use them because all the weight basically sits up front. Oh, I didn't go through my uplighting. So both, these are not both USA. These actually did come from China. So Rick, sorry about that. I actually reached out to both Lighting USA, try to talk to Rick about doing something with us, but it was difficult. I'll just say that. So we ordered ours straight from China, and so far so good. He offers the, I don't remember, what is it, 2 years? Extra 2 years of warranty. Maybe it's lifetime, I don't know. No questions asked, 2 years I think. Something happens with your fixture with them, they're going to replace it, no questions, or try to fix it. So I do wish I got an opportunity with that. I got 2 of these 10 unit or 20 unit charging cases, white. And I think they're, what are they called? The IR6s. QSE, KS, or what is this? I can't remember what they went to. It's the 118, not the 181. It's the KS 118. We sold our KW 181s, went with the KS 118s, and then we've got the KS 212Cs in the storage unit with our other both lighting, and then we've got a 8-pack of Rockville little not so tall unit. They're metal fixture, wireless, battery powered, black. I don't even remember the model numbers of those. Oh, I gotta show you what's in this box. Forgot about that box. And you want to talk about a nice purchase, man. Let's see if I can just open this up enough for you to see what's in here. Oh yeah, check that out. That is our Jackery. We got that one with the big 200 watt solar panel. And I bought it probably 2 months ago. Had to use it uptown Mansfield for an event because the city didn't turn on the power to the gazebo uptown. We had to use the Jackery to power the booth, and I was using my Honda gas powered generator to power speakers, and that little Jackery held on to the last minute. We were down to like 2%, and the city finally showed up and turned the power on. So that thing saved the day, and man, I love that Jackery. I can power everything on my table for a wedding ceremony. Last one we did at that venue with all the geese crap, we set up our outdoor canopy. Took that rig, that jackery, my laptop, and we powered that ceremony. We started at 85%, and when I was done, we were at 83%. Now, we all know ceremonies don't last very long, but that powered, let's see, my laptop, which is a Asus 18-inch i7, no, I'm using the i9, i9 laptop with a, I think it's a 275 watt power pack. All that stuff I just showed you in there. And the EV was battery charged already, so I didn't have to power that, but I mean, it didn't even blink. So I've not even had to use the solar panel. And I think I've only fully charged it once. So we should be at 83% when I turn that back on. And probably could do, golly, I mean, unlimited number of ceremonies before that thing needs, you know, charged. But all right, well, I think I bored you guys long enough. Ratchet straps, I don't know, did you guys pay attention? These are just some push button ratcheting stuff. Push the button, release the tension, push the button, ratchet it back up. So easy enough. That's it for the trailer. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, maybe got some ideas out of it, and if so, hit the like button, leave some comments. We'll shoot you guys another video of the booth or something here coming up. If there's anything you want to see, any of the equipment I've got, Pioneer or Alpha Theta, somebody says, are you sponsored? I'm like, nope, I've bought every one of them. The Opus Quad, RX3 I bought twice because the first one was defective. The AZ, I say bought because it was defective. I sent my first RX3 back. Here, let me go over. I'll just kind of show you how this started. So let's just say there was a DDJ 1000 sitting here. I started with the DDJ 1000. I bought an RX3, sold the 1000, was using the RX3 at the third event. This deck stopped working. So between Pioneer and AGI Pro DJ, I think that's who I got that first unit from. We were able to get the unit that didn't work back to them and upgrade, because I didn't want to go back to the RX3. There wasn't one in stock. Upgraded to the XZ. Had the XZ for a year, and I said, watch, I'm going to buy the XZ and they're going to come out with the newer version of this. I said, that's just my luck. So just a year later, of course, they came out with the AZ. Well, in between, they had come out with the Opus, and I just fell in love with the Opus. I said, I'll just use the Opus for corporate stuff. So I like the black. There's nothing wrong with the way the Opus came. It's just, you can tell I like, well, even with the trailer, I modify everything. I modified the XZ. I think my XZ is probably the best looking XZ out there. But that's my taste. That's my personal preference. So I wanted to be different. So there's my Opus. The red knobs are on gains or master volumes or some sort of volume control. So that's really why I did the red caps. Same thing with the XZ. If these red caps are going to fit the AZ, then we'll put the stock caps back on here and let this go tonight with the guy coming to get them. And he already knows that if these caps fit the AZ, we're going to keep the AZ black, but we're going to put red caps in on the volumes. So that's my plan for the rest of the day today. And yeah. But, oh, I guess I better show you all this. Most important purchase you can buy.